History teaches us to remember famous victories, the great clashes, the legendary generals, the moments that appear to change everything. But history rarely changes the way we expect it to. Some of the most important battles ever fought were not planned to be decisive. They were not meant to reshape the world. They were expected to be minor, and yet their consequences quietly redirected entire civilizations. These are the battles that were never supposed to matter, but did. In the year 1066, England faced yet another succession crisis. Kings died without clear heirs. Rivals claimed legitimacy. Foreign challengers appeared. This was not unusual. England had survived invasions before. When William of Normandy crossed the English Channel, many saw it as just another power struggle. The Battle of Hastings lasted a single day. By nightfall, the English king was dead. What followed was not just a change of ruler, but a complete replacement of England's ruling class. Land ownership shifted. Language changed. Law transformed. England's future was now tied to continental Europe. A battle meant to settle a dispute instead reshaped a nation's identity for centuries. In the early 8th century, armies clashed near the town of Tours. It was not a grand invasion. There was no declaration of world-changing intent. Many contemporaries saw it as a border skirmish, but the outcome halted the northward expansion of a powerful force. The battle preserved the independence of Western European kingdoms. It quietly shaped the religious and cultural direction of Europe. A clash expected to fade into obscurity became a turning point understood only in hindsight. Naval battles are often dismissed as symbolic. Lepanto was expected to be exactly that. Another engagement in a long, tangled conflict across the Mediterranean. Instead, it shattered the illusion of invincibility. For the first time, a dominant naval power suffered a decisive psychological defeat. Control of the sea began to shift. Not because one empire collapsed, but because confidence did. Sometimes history turns not on destruction, but on belief. Plassey was not supposed to be a major battle. The armies were small. The fighting brief. It was viewed as a corporate dispute, not an imperial conquest. But betrayal mattered more than numbers. Control of Bengal shifted hands. What followed was not merely economic dominance, but political control. From this moment, foreign rule over the Indian subcontinent became possible. An event seen as minor opened the door to one of history's largest empires. Stalingrad was initially pursued for symbolism. A city bearing a name. A point of pride. Commanders expected a swift victory. Instead, it became a grinding nightmare. Supply lines collapsed. Winter arrived. Momentum vanished. For the first time, an unstoppable advance was reversed. From this moment forward, the balance of power shifted permanently. A battle underestimated became the beginning of the end. These battles share something in common. They were not expected to decide the future. No one predicted their true consequences at the time. Yet each redirected history. Borders moved. Empires rose. Civilizations changed course. History is not shaped only by the battles we remember, but by the ones we misunderstand. The most dangerous assumption is believing we know which events matter, because history often decides otherwise. What seems insignificant today may define tomorrow. History does not announce its turning points. It hides them in plain sight.